Welcome back to Restore America. I'm Bill Gross. As the state capital of Illinois, the thriving city of Springfield is known to Americans as the home of Abraham Lincoln. But when Lincoln lived here, there were only 10,000 people, a mere tenth of today's population. Back then, farms and timberland were thriving just a few blocks west of the capital. Today, thanks to the dedication of one couple, there's at least one farmhouse still located in the heart of Springfield. For Springfield residents Judith and Bill Fuhrer, their first sight of this neglected Victorian-style farmhouse brought back nostalgic childhood memories and a desire to restore a sense of place to their lives.
Both of us were familiar with houses like this from our parents or grandparents, having owned those kind of houses. We wanted, obviously, to make the house as livable as possible and still retain the basic and essential character that it had when it was first built.
Built in 1888 by Springfield businessman Henry Stang, the farmhouse stood on 50 acres and was the location for his two companies, a vegetable and fruit business called Stang's Garden and a landscape nursery named Rosehill. Over the past 70 years, the land was subdivided, leaving only 2/3 of an acre, which surrounds the farmhouse today. But the name Rosehill remains with the property. When the Fuhrers purchased Rosehill in 1996, the home had been neglected and needed a lot of maintenance and repair. Judith and Bill immediately began work.
It had glue-down carpeting and all over downstairs over the wooden floors, and some of the woodwork that was original had been painted, and no chandeliers, no lighting fixtures, and kind of a contemporary 1960s kitchen.
Starting with the kitchen, Judith and Bill decided to create a completely new space. They installed all new cabinets, countertops, and appliances. In the dining room, the Fuhrers added decorative wood trim and built space-saving in-wall bookcases. They also completely restored the main staircase, first removing the old glued-down carpet, then refinishing the wooden hand railing and newel post. After that, they began work upstairs.
This is the upstairs bathroom, and this is the room that we did the most on upstairs. We expanded the bathroom because there used to be a hall here, and we added this area to make it a larger bathroom. Down here we've installed an extra large cast iron clawfoot tub. The fittings on both the tub and over here are reproduction hardware that we installed to fit the period of the time. The rest of the fixtures are new, but again we've installed those in a way that hopefully fits the period in which the house was built.
Judith and Bill also focused their attention on the home's exterior. Bill quickly discovered that the ornamental tin shutters alongside each window were in poor shape.
There were some tin shutters painted green and with slats missing and kind of rusted, and we took those off. We found 2 pair of old shutters that were restorable in the garage and then made shutters to match.
The Fuhrers gave special attention to the grounds surrounding the house to lend the illusion of a country setting. Surrounded by older subdivision homes, the house sits just minutes from downtown Springfield.
It's very conveniently located. It was out in the country when it was built in 1888, but it's only 16 blocks west of the Illinois state capitol, so it's close to in town. It's very easy to get back and forth to our work and to other locations.
As a registered interior designer and historic preservationist, Judith used her professional skills to help reduce some of the restoration costs associated with bringing the house back to its original splendor.
This porch is not only a pleasant place to spend an afternoon, but this is my research center. I recently taught a class on historic preservation, something that I do. I'm a historic preservationist. And this bracket is one of the brackets that was on the original house. And the store-bought bracket up here on the porch is an inexpensive way to restore porch. Lots of times when you get to this stage in restoration, the finished products, it's prohibitively expensive to do millwork. This is the store-purchased and finished piece, and this is the original piece. This is casing. This is the original casing, and this is store-bought casing. And this is original baseboard, and this is store-bought baseboard. And this is a core sample. When we drill through to do the plumbing in the bathroom kitchen area, we found these layers, and this is the layer of the floor upstairs. This is the first floor layer of oak, and these are subsequent layers that were added. We dug all of these layers off, something any homeowner could do, and underneath we found these wonderful plank and oak floors.
Staying true to the history of their home and doing it on a budget has been a difficult but rewarding labor of love for Judith and Bill. Today, their restored Victorian farmhouse resonates the old-fashioned charm and childhood memories they were hoping to recreate in the heart of modern-day Springfield.
We've decided that we'll stay here for a while. William says forever, and I think so. I think it gives us a sense of place for our families that our family homes gave us when we were children.
Coming up,